Hello everyone, Miss North Carolina Carrie Everett here, and today's video is just going to be a bit of a basic Q&A and getting to know me. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't really know much about me, but we're going to give people an opportunity to ask a few questions here. So my name is actually Carrie Everett, but I go by Carrie as I feel like it's more fitting for me right now in this stage of my life. I am a first-generation American. My parents were born in Liberia, West Africa, and they came to the United States due to a series of civil wars. So we are truly blessed to be here and to be alive, and for every opportunity that I have. Being Miss North Carolina has meant the world to us and our community, so very blessed. I currently attend North Carolina Central University, Eagle Pride Amplified. I'm so grateful to be a HBCU student in 2024. I love my HBCU. I also study vocal performance. I've been studying vocal performance under the amazing Roberta Law since last year. I am working on my craft every day. If you don't know, I'm a singer, so my talent at Miss America will be vocal performance, and she's been helping me prepare for that. I have a lot of interest in organizing and social justice, as well as, you know, history and learning about history and dissecting different parts of our society and our culture. So that's always been an interest of mine, and I hope to carry that with me everywhere I go, as well as in my future careers. I would like to be a philanthropist of some sort and possibly move to Liberia one day to start up education systems that are beneficial for the youth. So that's just a little bit of me and who I am, and you know, we're gonna get into the video and we're gonna get into these questions. So what are your biggest fears? I actually am afraid of a lot of things. If you know me, if it walks, crawls, runs, anything, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of most bugs. I also have a serious fear of snakes. There was actually a time when I was younger and I saw a snake and I was riding my bike. I needed to get out of there, so I dropped my bike and I ran so the snake wouldn't get me. But yeah, snakes. But also there's a bit of a fear of failure, but you know, with that also comes a drive to succeed. I think I just have to find that balance and make sure that I'm not putting so much pressure on myself, but I think that it's totally human to have that fear, and I'm working at it every single day. And I don't believe that I can fail as long as I try. So this question asks, have you visited Liberia? I have not visited Liberia, but I have plans to in the next 2 years. As I said, I would love to move to West Africa and advocate for education, so that would be a great thing for me to do, even just to visit right now and get a feel of what it's like. But yeah, I would love to visit. I haven't yet, but I will soon. So what is your community service initiative? My CSI is called Seize the Opportunity. We Need Equity to Build Communities, and it's all about recruitment, funding, and workshops, and getting young women from all backgrounds and demographics involved in the Miss America opportunity. I specifically believe in HBCU recruitment. As an HBCU student, I might have that little bit of bias, but you know, there are so many Miss and Mr. titles on campus, so I think it would be a great place to recruit. Also, I believe that HBCUs historically have been sort of neglected, so I think Miss America would be a great way to bridge that gap and to get them into the higher education spaces, as well as to bring these young women into the fold. Miss America is a connector, so let's build that connection. So, fun fact about you. I have the greatest gift of hearing music in colors. It's called synesthesia. I actually thought that everybody else had this up until I was in high school and someone told me that's not a thing that everybody has going on. So I'm apparently a rare person in that way. I also used to play tackle football, if you do not know. I am a football fan, of course, but I used to play and I was the only girl on the team, so that's a cute little fun fact. Also, I have a deadlift record of 300, which, you know, I feel like that's very Miss America fit. I feel like it's giving athletic, it's giving fitness, it's giving, you know, Olympian. And another fun fact is I love Bollywood movies, and I love everything about Bollywood songs, and I could possibly sing one if someone asked me to. So this person asked, who is your inspiration? So I'm inspired by many people and many things, but I will give a lot of credit to my parents for the way they brought us up. I believe in service and serving my community because of the way they brought us up. Like, if you ask anybody in our community, if someone's pregnant, my mom is cooking them food and taking it to them. If anybody is bereaved, they're there with them, raising funds for them. During the Ebola crisis in Liberia, they raised thousands of dollars and got ambulances and hospital beds donated to the country. So I look up to them in many ways in terms of service and the way they treat people. And, you know, I think I have the best parents. I might be biased, but they are, you know, people say you can't pour from an empty cup, but they pour no matter what's in their cup. So what are you most excited for the upcoming Miss America competition? I am super excited to meet all of those young women and to get to be around a bunch of amazing people. It's really an underrated blessing because, you know, even though people think we're competing against each other, we are really competing with each other, and the bond and sisterhood we will create will probably hold us together for generations to come. So very glad to be around them, and also the opportunity itself to compete at Miss America. Before this, I really felt like it was out of reach, and you know, I thought it was impossible, so that's why I actually chose the song The Impossible Dream, because it's about reaching for that impossible dream and that unreachable star and fighting for your dream no matter, you know, how hopeless or how far, just to paraphrase the song. But, you know, just the opportunity to even be on that stage means the world to me. So excited to even just stand there and be there. It's amazing. So another question is, what is your favorite movie? I have a few that I really love, like Abominable. I don't know, for whatever reason I really took to that movie when it came out. But I also love Om Shanti Om. Like I've said, I love Bollywood movies, but that movie is wholeheartedly like my favorite movie, and I think I cried watching it, and for whatever reason I have this weird attachment to it, so that is my favorite movie. So what is your favorite food? My favorite food is this Liberian dish called potato greens. Potato greens. But I love potato greens because the flavors are out of this world. There are all types of things put into it. So, and my mom, personally, I think she makes the best potato greens. I prefer mine with red oil. Some people prefer theirs, you know, cooked differently, but I love the red oil. So that is my favorite food, and it's eaten with rice. So where do you see yourself in 5 years was the last question, but I see myself traveling the nation as a gospel singer. Not the nation, the nations as a gospel singer, and, you know, possibly spreading the word of God. But I also would like to use it as an opportunity to, like I said earlier, teach young women and to advocate for education all over West Africa. So putting all of that together, I think that would be a great career, and I think it would be very impactful. Well, that's all the questions for this video, so thank you to everyone who sent in questions, specifically my friends. Thank you to my friends, even though they do know me, they were very helpful in that way. But thank you to everyone, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and also click the links below if you want to register for Miss America Local or Miss North Carolina Local. I will put those links there every single time because I want to see you there, and I think that if you get to know me just a little bit, you'll understand how important it is for me to see you here. So thank you guys, and bye!